Should I hit it? Yes, sir. 3, 2.
The Voice 17104.com. This is Zanetta Wingfield, and you're listening to The Voice 17104.com. The Voice 17104.com.
All right now. Here we are. We back. We back for another edition. It's another Thursday. We here. We here at the show. Come on, y'all. Come in. Ha ha. Come on. Come on. All one. All one. How y'all doing? Hi, my name is Kenny Robinson on Kenny's Corner. And you know how we always start off the show. I can't control what happens on the corners of New York, D.C., Washington, or Philadelphia, but I can always control what happens right here on Kenny's Corner. How you doing, Dave Corbis? Love you, brother. I got my sister-in-law on board. That's right, sis. There's a lot been going on in this world, my Lord. But as you can see, I got on my what do you call this? My HBCU hat. It's the North Carolina A&T championship hat. I'm wearing this for a reason, celebrating HBCUs. I went to an HBCU, Norfolk State University, shout out. My daughter went to Texas Southern. She graduated from Texas Southern. My niece and my sister both graduated from Howard University. And why, Kenny, Rob, are you saying these things? Well, there was a gentleman who graduated from Howard University and Fayetteville State who now owns Fuddruckers. Not only of Fuddruckers, but all of them. All 92 of them, including Canada, Panama, and Mexico. Give a shout out to Nicholas Perkins, HBCU graduate, doing his thing. Hey, Tiffany, glad you logged on. So if you are in an area where there is a Fuddruckers, go ahead and support them because it is now Black owned. He purchased it for a whopping $18.5 million. Big Earth, I see you, my brother. Yes, $18.5 million. Product of an HBCU doing their thing. We always have to give honor to the HBCU grads who are doing their thing. Those schools don't get enough credit. Yes, Tiffany, there is one in Hershey. So I know I get viewers all over the world listening to Kenny's Corner. If you're ever in Hershey, Pennsylvania, home of the chocolate, if you're ever in Hershey, Pennsylvania, go to Fuddruckers to get a quick bite to eat. Go to Fuddruckers. Yes, where the Black man owns all of them from the HBCU. Like I said, my sister went to Howard University. She got her degree in acting. She's an actress. You know, it's an arts degree, but she's an actress. She's a Sugarfoot. She makes Sugarfoot dolls. Very talented. You can find her at sugarfoots.com. She's not even a sponsor, but I'm gonna give her a shout out. Sugarfoots.com, sugarfoots.com. Yeah, you can go purchase some dolls. She's an author. She has children's books. My sister does it all. God bless her. But moving right along, we just celebrated the 4th of July. Fuddruckers need to endorse Kenny's Corner. That's right. Fuddruckers need to endorse Kenny's Corner. That's right, Big Herb. That's right. Let's get it going, man. Somebody call that man up right now and say Kenny's Corner is doing a big thing for the Fuddruckers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 4th of July. 4th of July, July 4th, 1776 was the day of somebody's independence. Am I getting ready to start something? It was somebody's independence, but it wasn't our independence. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We weren't free yet, but sometimes I don't think we're free now. But that's right, boy. She put a website on it, www.sugarfoots.com. You go in and you get your doll. And because all you have to do is say, I heard it on Kenny's Corner, and she's going to give you a 10% discount. Barb, don't look at me like I'm crazy. You heard what I said. A 10% discount if they say they heard it right here on Kenny's Corner. So much going on. So much going on. That's what I like about Kenny's Corner, because we can talk about so much that's going on. Now, we are going to talk about relationships because that's what the main staple is. But there's so much things going on. Like this WNBA star. What was her name? Brittany Griner. I want my discount. Well, go to sugarfoots.com, Benzina. www.sugarfoots.com. They're beautiful. They're beautiful dogs. She got you. Brittany Griner. She went over to Russia. I know this is a big story. She's been over since February. And she got herself arrested because they found, well, she pleaded guilty having drugs on it, but it was a cannabis oil in a vape pen in Russia. In Russia, of course, she found guilty. Now they're trying to work out some type of trade. Now, I don't understand that. When you're going to trade for me, why I got to say I'm guilty? Russia is no place to play with. I've been to Russia. I know y'all saying, Kenny Rod, you been to Russia? Anybody know anything about Kenny Rod? I know Kenny Rod been all over the world, baby. I've been to Russia. I've been to Russia. And Russia is no place to play. And they said she accidentally packed a vape of cannabis oil. Accidentally. I don't know about that now. If I'm getting high and I'm used to getting high, I don't know if I accidentally packed the thing that I get high with. I can see if she said I accidentally forgot what I was going to get high with. I can see that, but I can't see I accidentally packed what I was going to get high with. See, everybody I know who gets high never says they accidentally remembered to bring what they was going to use to get high with. But they say they're going to make a trade for her. God bless her. We do want her home safe. I'm just picking a little fun at the excuses, because anytime we're in trouble, we make some real excuses. I'm telling you, we don't play. We will say almost anything to get out of trouble. And so, but 717-889-7181. Because see, we're going to get into some relationship situations. I am not the guru. I am not the guru. If I was the guru, I would still be married. If I was the guru, I would be in a successful relationship right now. But I am not the guru. But I think that in my life, in my 56 years of living, of making mistakes, I think I have something to offer. And I think that is what we're supposed to do when we get older, is to share our knowledge and bring back to younger people or people our age, our peers, because even people our peers are still falling down that same negative relationship trap where they're not honest with themselves or their mate. I believe rule number one, if you're not ready to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. If you don't want to be in a committed relationship, don't be in a committed relationship, because it ends up hurting the other person, and even it could end up hurting yourself. Benzina said we need to be able to share our experiences to help someone. That is correct. So we always start out with communication. Communication. It always seems to be the big deal, communication. Some person said, I read somewhere where somebody said, communication is only bad when they don't want to be with you for real. I had to think about that. I did have a rebuttal to that. A friend of mine saying sometimes it's pride and ego that, especially on men's part, that they don't want to communicate when they're going through certain issues. And that's true. But that statement, that rang so clear, because this is my point. Again, hear me. I am not the guru. I am not telling you that this is the absolute way. I'm saying that when a man loves a woman, he gonna talk to her. He gonna talk to his woman. Benzina said that pride and ego is no good. No, it says pride goes before the fall. The Bible says pride goes before the fall. But when a man loves a woman, they made a song like that. I don't even know the words. But when a man loves a woman, somebody give his last dime or something like that. Some crazy stuff like that. When a man loves a woman. Nellie Rose said, you cannot have a relationship of any type if you have not have a relationship with yourself. Whoa! Hey, Mama Rose, that's what I'm talking about. See, you have to learn how to develop yourself long before you get into a relationship with somebody else. You have to be content already with being you, with you. And some people get into relationships hoping the other person can complete them when you should already be completed and they just enhance what you already are. She says, when a man loves a woman, he will spend his last dime, sleep out in the rain. Oh, thank you, Miss Zeta, because I didn't know the words. I didn't know the words. I didn't know the words. So communication is bad when they don't want you for real. And even if that's not true, think about that statement. How many times have you begged for someone's attention? Have you begged for someone to call you? You beg someone to just send me a text and let me know that you all right. Let me know that you made it home safe. How many times have you begged somebody to just tell me ahead of time if you can make it or not? And they don't. And they continue on not doing it. And then we say, well, you don't communicate well. Well, they don't communicate well because they don't want to communicate well. And the reason why they don't want to communicate well is because they hold no value in you. See, this is hard. This is hard right here because we want to blame it on my man just doesn't want to communicate. He doesn't hold any value. Well, flip it around, man, because I've been the other side when the woman didn't value me. And that's not nice. It don't feel good. Communication is only bad when they don't want you for real. And it do be the dumbest things of why people don't want to communicate. Ego will tear a relationship down. Pride will rip it apart. And it be the dumbest things. They be mad on Monday about something else. And then on Wednesday or Thursday, blow up all out proportion. And it really was about Monday that you didn't even take the trash out. But you didn't take the trash out. That would be because you never talked about what was really wrong. Mama. And then it's a communication only bad when it's one-sided. Yeah, you got to talk. You got to talk. 717-889-7181. I need to hear from the men and the women because it's going to get a little deeper. 717-889-7181. Let me hear from you, America. Man, I feel like Bernie Mac. Listen here, America. Nelly Rose said they don't communicate well because you're not speaking the same language. One is saying, I love you. The other one is saying, oh, let me get it all. Ooh, because my phone is saying at best, I like you. Woo! Woo! Well, Nelly Rose, that brings me to the next point. Knowing your place in people's heart. Do you know your place in people's heart? How important is it to know your place in someone else's heart? Isn't it true that we want to know how the other person really feels about us? Because there are certain situations where we love them and they like us. We like them and they love us. That's a bad place to be when you're the one who's loving and they the one who's liking. I think I said it on here before. Are we in love, or am I a benefit? You don't want to be just somebody's benefit. No. I want to be somebody's beloved, not the benefit, the beloved. And Zena said, it is so good loving somebody and somebody loving you back. Oh man, that's a song too, ain't it? It's so good. Oh, good. Yeah. Somebody love you back. Oh, Lord, we get ready to go back there. We get ready to go back. We get ready to go R&B on them right here now. But it is a serious thing, because a lot of our relationships are failing out here because they're not really in it for the real deal. It's convenient. And then when something else comes along that's more convenient, it's like that squirrel with the shiny little, it's either anything a little shiny, they just go to that. Ping, 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 ping. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Know your place. And you want to know your place in somebody's heart. But the problem is, people are deceivers, because they can have you believing that you are the only one for them. And they're going down the road. There's an old song that my old heads used to sing. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. There's a lot of people pretending out here, pretending that they love you, pretending that they care. But at the end of the day, they're a benefit. You're a benefit. You know, but encouraging words I have is stick to the plan. Even if people you planned with switch up. Stick to the plan. Even if people you planned with switch up. Terry Ellison said people rush into relationships. Yes, Terry. Yes, they do. Yeah, fools rush in. We're gonna have whole kind of song titles in a minute. But you know, we make plans with people. I know I do. But if they're not on the same page as me, if I don't have their heart like they have my heart, they'll switch up. They'll switch up. They'll tell you what they want you to hear at that moment, but they'll switch up. Men and women. And when they switch up, you left holding the bag. Shout out to Terry Ellison, one of the baddest bass singers in the area. Bill was a bad boy. Relationships doesn't have to be difficult, but they are work. Now, as a minister, I can say, do it God's way and everything will work out. I've heard people tell me, just do it God's way, Ken, everything work out. Well, what's God's way? Well, what's God's way? Love your wife like Christ loved the church. Okay. But what if she didn't iron my clothes? What if she didn't iron my clothes like she said she was, and I got the interview in 10 minutes and my shirt got more wrinkles on it than a 74, 81, 97-year-old woman? You see, we don't know how to work through that. We don't know how to work through that with patience and understanding. We so quick to fly off the handle. You know, in a lot of households, that's a deal breaker. When you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, that's a deal breaker. Like some households, they won't even afford you one time to mess up. And that's wrong, because we're all going to mess up. We're all going to mess up at some time or another. My Lord. Well, knowing your place, but we all want what I call a sense of security. Everybody wants a sense of security. I know I want a sense of security that my woman is going to be there. When I got COVID, somebody's going to bring me a cold rag. I know I want that. I know a woman wants security when she hears a bump in the night that her man is going to be the first one out the bed, not telling you to go look. You know, I know that. We want that. You know, it's time to move differently. Some people say you can't look at a person's vibe because their vibe could be off for that moment and you misread the whole situation. But then other people say, don't go off a person's vibe, go off of what a person says. So they may have the vibe of, I love you, but the words don't mean nothing. Too often we say, I love you with nothing behind it. With nothing behind it. Well, a man is supposed to be a man, a provider, head of the house. Some women don't want to hear that. That the man is the head of the house. The beginning of a dysfunctional relationship starts with the idle works. One who we must learn early is to guard your heart. Yeah, that's right. What else? What else you say? Oh, okay. Guard your heart, a place of consecration. You must know your value of this precious gift. Oh my goodness. 717-889-7181. Listen here. My phone is acting kind of funny. So if you take this number down, 717-889-7181, and if you have something to say, call in, because this phone seems like it's getting ready to do something crazy. Can anyone share? Yeah. So, you know, I just want somebody to, like Sister Mosima said, can someone share their experience of how their relationship was good and then it went bad, or what is right or what is wrong? 717-889-7181. Because we need to know. I'm not the guru, but we all need help. No one wants to get into a relationship and it's dysfunctional. We all need help out here. You know, we don't want to have big dreams. Okay.
Good evening, caller. You're on Kenny's Corner. Go ahead with your question and or comment, please.
Reverend Hart calling, man. I was going to comment on Kenny's statement as far as man being the provider of the household?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Reverend Hart speaking. Minister Robinson, you made the comment about the men being the provider. That's the word says, men being the provider of the household.
Mm-hmm.
And what the statement that I want to make on that is we get sometimes lost in the fact that the man being provider, what is he supposed to provide? Because the spiritual guidance is what the man should be providing,
Come
not
on.
the material, because the man does not have to be the breadwinner
That's right.
in a household to be the leader and the guide of provider of his house. He needs to be providing that spiritual guidance so that the family and the spouse, the helpmate, follows him as the head of the household. As God continues to be the provider, he provides spiritual guidance for their household. And a lot of us, as we grow up and we think we need to be the man, needs to be the provider, so we're thinking of money. We don't need to chase money. We need to chase the spirit. Man needs to chase that spirit. God takes care of the money.
That's right.
And that's where to provide. That's a fix. So I just wanted to make that comment. That's all.
Well, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Reverend Hart, and it's good to hear your voice. I was talking about you.
Brother.
I love you, man. It's good to hear you.
Listening to you for a while, man.
All right. All right.
I've been listening, but I wanted to put that out.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Because a lot of men need to realize when they talk about being a provider, and then we get lacking about our self-worth. It feels like we're not doing and we're not being because we don't have that financial leadership, or the spouse brings in more money than we do, and now all of a sudden we feel more or less adequate as being the provider of the household. But that's not where we need to get lost at. We need to get tied up in realizing that the man needs to be the spiritual provider.
That's right.
So that they will follow him.
That's right.
And it doesn't make a difference. He can still be the head of the household without having to be the financial breadwinner of the household.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, sir.
Of course, I am the financial breadwinner. But that doesn't make a difference.
That doesn't make a difference.
Because that's where a lot of us get lost at.
You're right, sir. And
I do now, I gotta figure out how to do that. So she makes me feel less adequate because she's bringing in more money than I am, and so now I feel less of a man because I'm not the head of the house financially. And if we get it right, all you got to do is follow your leader, get that spiritual guidance together.
That's right.
And you won't have that problem in your household.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Thank you, sir.
Keep up the good work, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good work.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and there are women who make more than their husband, and they have to be obedient. And this is where you have to be with the right relationship to understand that my man is still not only the head of the house, but he's the spiritual head of the house, and he still is going to lead and guide us. Barbara said, when you see your friend being played, did you tell them? And did they believe you? Whoo, here we go. Here we go now. Because there are a lot of people out here being played in relationships, and people try to tell you, but you don't want to listen because that's my boo. My man would never do that to me. Not my girl. Not my girl. My girl, no, especially men. My girl, no. I put her in check. She know, no. She told me she was at the grocery store and she came in and she had the groceries in her hand. So I know she was at the grocery store. You just tripping. You don't want to see us happy. So you got to finish the question up. Did you feel the milk? Was the milk warm or was it cold? Good question, Barb. Monique said, many today are in a hurry to rush past the values, respectful assets that helps relationships evolve. Keep God first. Keep God first. You know what? I was trying to, let me see it. I can't, it's not, see my phone's tripping. Keep God first in your relationships and give me, you know what? I was trying, oh, we got another call.
Go ahead, caller.
I
You're
screamed
on
out.
Kenny's Corner Live with your question and or comment, please.
Hello.
Go right ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Yes, this is DJ Godfather.
Uh-oh, the DJ Godfather, that's who it all belongs to.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Crazy to do, brother. What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, nothing. I see you talking. I see you talking about people, you know what I mean, talking about the money, the head of the household.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that?
Well, you know, they got it. You know, what I feel about it, man, is that people forgot about the whole thing while we here anyway.
Mm.
You know, God created man to be the provider. That's true. You know, that's definitely true. He provided the animals, watched over the animals, protect them, and did everything he had to do what God said in the garden. But at the same time, people forgot what God did.
What
God
did
said, Adam, check this out. Check this out, Adam. Adam said, just lay down, go to sleep. You need a helper.
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? When the helper came, that was the woman. The woman came to help the man.
Yes.
But when the provider breaks down, the woman becomes the provider to help the provider to get back up on his feet to be the provider again.
Come on now.
So it's two things. There's two things here. See, everybody's one side. He got this, she got that. That's why everything is so much confusion. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. So, you got to go back to the beginning, man. Everybody need to go back to the beginning. God made man to be the provider. God made woman to be the helper.
Come
When the
on.
provider breaks down, who comes along?
The woman, the helper.
The helper. Not the provider. A provider can't help a provider. A helper helps a provider to get back on his feet. But everybody running around saying they don't need each other. But guess what's happening? You see people with $1 million. I'm the provider. Where's the helper at? Nobody around.
Nobody around. Hey,
Nobody around.
hey, DJ Godfather.
What's happening?
I shout you out every day as my first sponsor. So listen, tell everybody what you do.
Oh, well, you know, I have two businesses. I'm automotive company. I run the whole East Coast tire business, tractor trailer division, automotive, BMWs, imports, everything. And also, I'm an entertainer, DJ, a producer, concert promoter, all. It's a lot. The list goes on. I know we ain't got enough time.
What about
the
the mobile tire service?
Oh, the mobile tire service it was developed this year during the COVID. I took a trailer and converted into a mobile service that I come to your house, change your tires, mount and balance, do your brakes, and also wash your car, everything with a trailer that I built on my own. Homemade.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's DJ Godfather. His phone number is
That's right.
717-421-5255.
That's right. Go back to the bases, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on the same page. Everybody on the same page.
Thank
People
you,
run
Godfather.
around say they don't need nobody. In the end of the day, you need somebody to help.
That's right. Thank you,
Somebody
sir.
to help.
Thank you, sir.
Stay prayed up, brother.
Stay-
I'll talk to you later.
Come on, brother.
Yes, sir. All right.
Godfather, young ladies and gentlemen, that's the DJ Godfather. If you need something, boy, they'll call the Godfather first, 717-421-5255. Barbara said, or did the ice cream melt? Yes, you got to check the groceries. I'm telling you, man, woo-wee. People are getting played out here and ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. I'm sure you'd want somebody to tell you something. You know, I always say small mind versus big dreams in relationships. Small mind versus big dreams. There's some of us that got real big dreams. But our mates have very small minds. They can't see what we see. They don't have the vision. They don't have the dream. We could be so much further down the road if they would just catch the vision. But they don't want to catch the vision. They're too busy being negative. It ain't gonna work. That's dumb. I can't see it. I can't focus on that. That's because we're picking the wrong mate. The warning signs are out there, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody who's ever been in a bad relationship, the warning signs were already there. You just ignored it. You just ignored it. You like the way his mustache looked. You know, you like the way his mustache looked. You like the way he smiled. You like how he smelled with his new cologne by Savage. You liked all that about him. You liked all that. But the signs were there. And we ignored them. We ignored them. And all I'm saying is, America, don't ignore them no more. We grown now. We've been hurt. We've been hurt. We've been hurt. We can walk away for some stuff. We can adios it. See you later. I'll get through it. I'll get past it. First, God is the provider. We are to be good stewards of his resources. Remember, not to be unequally yoked. Yes. You know, America, because I am a minister, unequally yoked, you can't speak spiritually into a carnal mind. Wow. No, you can't. And I tried. I tried to speak spiritually into a carnal mind, and I'm telling you, it was like running my head into a brick wall. That was not a good feeling. That was not a good feeling at all. My. Woo! Well, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna put me in therapy. Y'all ain't gonna do that to me. Bar says you gotta know when to hold them and know when to walk away. That's my bar.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air live. Kenny's Corner with your question or comment, please.
Okay, thanks.
Go right ahead.
Hey, this is Monique. How are you guys this evening?
Hey, Monique, how you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Man, lay that thing down, girl. Lay it down.
Well, I couldn't put everything I wanted to in the comments. So basically, I just think, man, everything is always like rush, microwave moment. Like everybody wants everything quick. So at the end of the day, you know, like you don't know if something's going to work, and if it don't work, you know, red flag is always right there. It's like 1,054, you know. So basically, I just think sometimes a lot of us probably need to just get to know ourselves better. And I know people say, oh, well, you know, I need somebody and all that. Sometimes you just need to reevaluate life, you know, get to know yourself.
Yeah.
Take out that old bad bitch. I mean, we got, and most definitely keep God at the forefront of everything. You know, I don't know. It's just like for me, I'm good. I really don't have time for no shenanigans or games. And
That's right.
I believe that when the right time comes, you'll meet the right person. But if you keep going out there seeing somebody every 3-4 months, when are you gonna find somebody?
Right.
So.
And where are you meeting them at?
All that good stuff.
All that.
But people are in a hurry though. Like really, they be rushing on stuff. Like I mean, like I know I talk to people, and sometimes I hear people and they have the same scenario. I'm like, yo, when are you gonna try something new? I don't know. This one is there was a little bit more that I wanted to say, but I'm in the middle of cooking, so.
Okay.
Keep up what you're doing. I really appreciate this. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for calling.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Let me tell you something. When you meet people, you gotta first of all meet them in the right place. Now, I'm not saying meeting somebody in church is gonna guarantee you that you got a good man. I am not saying that at all, because you're gonna meet some devils in that building. I'm not saying that, but all I am saying is you can work with somebody who kind of knows you got the same values. Can you find the right woman or man through social media? Now, it's been done. I personally, listen, I am not the guru. I got to keep saying that. I am not the guru. I don't agree with social media relationships. I got to know what that person looks. I got to know what they really about. I got to know what they smell like. I got to know what they feel like. If their hands are rough, you know, I got to know the person. Benzina says, stay off social media, please. Yeah, I got to know the personality for real. I just gotta know it. I just don't know. Oh, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I've had requests. Monique said background check on everybody. I know that's right. Give me your social security and give it to me now. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I know people who meet people on social media. I know people that have done it. And you know, there have been successful relationships, there have been successful marriages through social media, but that number is so far successful than the unsuccessful. You know what I mean? So it's it's not even a crapshoot. It's more unsuccessful than it is successful. But you know, we just jump on in there and we hope for the best, you know. That's what we do. But when the flags come up, don't put them down. That's all. That's all. We good. Barbara said, give me your credit score. I know that's right. And I want it now. I want it now. And if it starts with a 4, you know, credit scores are something, because listen, this girl told me her credit score, she wanted to know my credit score before we went any further. And I said, well, hold on a minute. What's your credit score? Because now I'm talking big time now. I said, what's your credit score? She said, well, my credit score is 800. I said, oh, baby, we good because together we 1,000. I said, together, baby, we 1,000. We can get anything we want, baby. We can get anything we want. Oh my goodness, but it's important. 717-889-7181 if you want to call in. Terry said, what? That's right, Terry. We 1,000. Hey, shoot, they're 800, my 200, we good. I want that new caddy right over there, baby. Get that for me. But yeah, men, we have to be providers in so many other ways, not just financially, spiritually, physically. You understand me? We have to be there. And women, you have to be there for us. You have to help us, you know, especially as we get older. You know, if you're in a little better shape than us, if your legs work a little better, and you need something off that top shelf up there, and we got to get the ladder out the garage, yeah, don't have me get up there, baby. You climb up there. But no, I'm strong enough to hold the ladder, and I'm also strong enough to catch you if you fall. We have to work together as a team. We are in this thing together. Like the Godfather says, you're my helper. I'm your helper. And that's what it's all about. We are so divided in our relationships that it's about me, and not about us. If we got more us in us, and not us when it's good, us when it's horrible. Because if it's us when it's horrible, we'll get to good. Because we can remember when we didn't have nothing. And together we came up and it was good. You need somebody that's going to rock with you, roll with you, fight with you for real, have your back for real, your road dog for real. She said, you better research and pray every day when getting to know and meet people on and off the internet. Yeah, on and off the internet. Red flags. Yeah. Red flag and intuition matters. Well said, there is no I in team. That's right. That's right, Barb. No I in team. The relationship song should be I need you and you need me. We're all a part of God's body. James Porter, Chris Rock said the only people that are loved unconditionally are women and children and dogs. Men only get love if we provide. Now, you know, I know Chris Rock was being funny and serious, but I believe he was being more serious than funny. In this day and age, this new wave woman, it's all about what can you do for me? What can you do for me? And but they get offended when we say, what can you do for us? That always baffled me when the man asked the woman, well, what can you do for me? What will you do for me? Now think about this. Let's take sex off the table. Let's just say we are not saved right now. I'm gonna keep it right. Let's take sex completely off the table. The woman says, I still want you to do for me. Take me to the dinner, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that, do this, do that, and do this. I still want you to act like you're my future husband. Okay, deal. But what if when a man says, we're taking sex off the table now? Well, I want you to cook for me every day. When I get off work, I'm gonna come over to your house first, and I'm gonna cook for you. I want you to cook for me every day. And when I rip my pants, I'm gonna bring my pants over to you, and I want you to sew my pants, and then I'm gonna bring my laundry over and drop my laundry off. And then I'm gonna come back later and pick it up. And huh? Oh, you don't do that? Oh, you don't do that? Oh, why aren't you gonna do that? Well, I ain't your wife yet. Case closed. Case closed. Yeah, take me out to dinner sometimes. Sometimes. I'm not saying it's a prerequisite, but take me out to dinner sometime. Show me your worth sometimes. Sometimes the man's so busy showing the woman his worth that she never shows him his worth. I'm just being honest, ladies. We show you our worth and our wallet. You don't show us your wallet at all. You all will even say, hey, let's go out to dinner. We could be laying in the bed, sleep, taking a nap. They wake us up. Hey, I'm hungry. Let's go out to dinner. And when we go, they want us to pay. Hey, but you invited me. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. If anybody on this line, 717-889-7181, thinks I'm lying, then call in. If they've taken their man out when they were in the courting stage, what is it, bro? Is it half and half? You take me out, I take you out. No, it ain't 50-50 at all. It ain't 50-50 at all. But we're supposed to be in this together. Show me your worth. Because I want to show you my worth. I've been bred to show you my worth. I've been designed to show you my worth. I've been brought up from a child to show my woman my worth. Yes, you cannot work together in a relationship if you've not been taught from an early age that you can prosper. What is it? Prosper what? Prosper oneself. We need to bring everything. Can you read that?
You need to bring everything to the table. I mean, everything. Finances, education, sex. We get dating and courting mixed up.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Diane Small says, not all women, and vice versa. Yes, Diane. Not all women are like this, Diane. You are absolutely right. But I guarantee you, Diane, it's more women like this than not. Now, I've been on this earth 56 years, and I've been taking women out for a long time. And I guarantee you, I've done most of the taking out. And I didn't even do most of the asking to take out. Well, my phone done died on me. We out of time anyway. That's almost 10 after anyway. Oh boy, y'all gonna get me going around. I could be on there for another 2 hours. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, like I always say, I can't control what happens on the corners of New York, DC, Miami, or Pittsburgh. But I can always control what happens right here on Kenny's Corner.